Great acoustic guitar tone only comes from a well-made instrument. Unlike electric guitars where amps and effects provide important enhancements, acoustic guitars have a unique voice that is created by the quality of the wood and the craftsmanship. Today's great guitar builders use a careful blend of handcrafting along with modern technology. Cort Guitars has evolved their approach to guitar building since 1973. Their large modern facility utilizes technology to assure consistency while blending in many important handcrafting steps. Their team starts to focus on making a great sounding acoustic guitar at the earliest stage of production by selecting the perfect tone wood. A wide variety of woods, including industry standards like Engelmann spruce, Indian rosewood, and various varieties of mahogany, ranging to exotic woods, including flame maple, babinga, blackwood, and striped ebony, are procured from around the world and brought into Cort's massive wood storage facility. These well-regulated kiln-dried woods are often stored for several years under the watchful eye of the Cort team. Quality control supervisors check the progress to determine when the wood is ready to be utilized in production.
Factory fact: the Cort Acoustic Guitar Factory has over 750 employees. A majority of the factory team has been building guitars for 10 years or more.
The production starts with a multi-step process in preparing the neck blank. This patented process, developed by Cort, assures a highly stable neck. Steps include bonding the wood that'll make up the neck heel and create a very strong headstock. At this point, necks are stored in a special climate-controlled condition for up to 4 weeks, a process called seasoning. This step is to further assure the stability and longevity for each neck used on a Cort acoustic guitar. After an important inspection, the process of shaping the neck blank into an easy-to-play finished product starts. The initial shaping is done on the headstock profile, and the slot is cut for a truss rod. Next, the heel of the neck is shaped into a comfortable profile, adding playing access. Finally, the slot is cut for the important dovetail neck joint. This joint is key to the quality construction of Cort guitars. Cort uses a specially fitted compact CNC machine to precision cut the fingerboard inlay designs. The same machines prepare the headstocks for the Cort logo inlay. The inlays are then painstakingly installed by hand. This process requires extensive training, a high level of expertise, and patience. After an allotted time for the glue to bond the inlays into place, they are sanded flat and cleaned in preparation to be installed on the neck. Now, the neck and fingerboard are ready to be matched up. The double adjustment truss rod is installed, and the fingerboard is glued to the neck. A custom press is used to provide the correct amount of pressure and to govern the time needed to deliver a solid bond between the neck and the fingerboard. Once cured, the neck goes through additional hand shaping and sanding. This fine-tunes the shape and assures that it's ready to move on to the finishing department for painting.
Factory fact: between this factory and their electric guitar factory, Cort has a production capacity of over 1 million guitars per year.
While the neck has been moving through its process, the guitar body is also being built. This starts with the preparation of the top. Hand-selected pieces of wood are prepared using traditional acoustic building methods. The two pieces of a bookmarked top are glued together, then secured with an exact amount of pressure to create a bond that is stronger than the wood itself. The pressure and the amount of time are carefully managed, delivering maximum strength. After it's fully bonded, the top is put through a sanding machine multiple times. Each time, the thickness is checked by a Cort inspector until the exact thickness is achieved in each and every top. These wood blanks are then laser cut into their desired shape. After sound holes are created, the intricate task of installing the often elaborate rosette begins. As with the inlays on the fingerboard, this requires highly skilled craftsmen and great care to give these guitars the important ornate detail. Many factors impact the sound of an acoustic guitar, but one of the most important factors is bracing. The pattern, thickness, and tight bonding of the bracing has evolved tremendously over centuries and is an area of great care in the Cort factory. Skilled workers prepare many of the small pieces that'll make up the full bracing pattern, assuring that each is the correct shape, thickness, and angle. Then, They apply special bonding agent and utilize a custom-made vacuum clamping system to create the perfect bond between the bracing and the top needed for the best sonic result. Also, during this time, the guitar sides are being prepared. This starts with the sides being bent into shape. A light spray of water is applied to the wood to make it more pliable. Then it is inserted to a special bending press. The process uses a combination of heat, steam, and gradual pressure to bend the wood into the desired shape. Once done, the sides are carefully matched up and glued together. In preparation for the top and back, the edges of the sides must be made completely level. These special box sanding machines assure a perfectly flat surface. Next, the top and back are glued onto the bodies and are put into a press that applies the needed pressure and time for a perfect bond.
Factory fact: each guitar must pass 17 different detailed inspection processes conducted by one of 24 quality control supervisors.
Next, the binding is added to the body, then the wood is prepared for painting. On many models, the back and sides are hand-stained to get a deep, rich color hue that brings out the natural beauty of the wood. Next, the instrument is ready for the clear sealer painting process. Cort uses an advanced electrostatic painting system for this. The technology allows for the use of less paint to get the complete paint coverage on the guitar. Less paint means that the wood in the guitar is more free to move and vibrate, which is yet another key secret to a great sound. Each guitar is given 3 thin coats of sealer and a surprising amount of time between each coat. The guitars are cured for 1 day after the initial coat of sealer, then 3 to 7 days after the second coat. For guitars with a finish other than natural wood, the next step is hand painting the top. In this example, you can see the skill utilized in producing a perfectly blended traditional sunburst finish. After the final third top coat of clear sealer is applied, the finish cures for up to 7 days before the guitar is allowed to move further in production.
Factory fact: some guitars take 45 days or more to go through production at the Cort Acoustic Guitar Factory.
The next few production steps focus on bringing out the best possible appearance for the guitar's finish. First, it is hand sanded, making the finish smooth and even. Then it goes through a multi-step buffing process. First, the top and back are buffed using a custom automatic buffing machine. Then, an additional custom buffing machine buffs the sides. Finally, the guitar is buffed and inspected by a member of the Cort quality control team. Now the painted guitar body is prepared for the process of joining it with the neck. A slot for the dovetail neck joint connection is routed into the body, along with a slot for the truss rod. Then, a Cort team member hand fits the neck to the body, assuring a perfect fit. The neck is then glued onto the body with careful inspection each step of the way. Finally, it is put into a special fixture that holds the neck and the body together while they fully bond.
Factory fact: Cort uses an advanced production process that includes joining the neck and the body together after they are completed.
Now the guitar is ready for the installation of the frets. Initially, they're hammered in, then pressed in tightly using a machine press. Next, preparation is done for installing the bridge. This important process includes exact measurements being performed to assure the correct location for the bridge to provide perfect intonation. The body is prepped by removing the paint in this area and creating a porous surface that allows the glue to create a rock-solid bond between the bridge and the top. The bridge is installed, then put into a special fixture while it bonds.
Factory fact: from the time that the wood enters the factory until a guitar is finished can be up to 2 years.
For guitars with integrated electronics, the next steps are installing the output jack, running all the wiring, and mounting the preamp. Now, machine heads are installed and strings are added. From here, the guitar goes to the final inspection area. In this area, some of Cort's most experienced workers put each guitar through a multi-stepped inspection process. In this process, they check playability, intonation, tuning stability, general finish, and overall instrument performance, among other things. Thanks to a carefully evolved blend of classic guitar building methods and leading-edge technology, Cort delivers on a factory that rocks.